All right, this lesson is on how you would either rotate something manually or how you would make it rotate on its own. So first thing you want to do is you have an instance of this on the stage. You have it on its own layer. So now it's only visible on this first frame. We want to extend the timeline, so we're going to go here. We're going to click this frame, right click, insert a frame. You're going to want to right click this and create a motion tween so that it's activated as a motion tween. Now what you can do is you could either manually move in time here and select the object and then rotate it, okay, using your transform tool here, okay, and you could just keep going and rotating this and rotating this. Oops. All right, that is one way, and then we'll just go ahead and play the sequence. All right. And you'll notice that it'll spin based on what you told it to do here. All right. Now, another way you can do it is I'm going to go ahead and create a new layer for it. I'm going to drag it onto the stage. You'll notice it's here. It's just visible right now. Okay, this one here. I'm going to go ahead and right click it. I'm going to create a motion tween, and I'm going to select it. Once I have created a motion tween and I select it, if I go to my properties palette, okay, here, you'll notice that the option doesn't come up here, okay? If you want this option to come up, it's actually not by selecting your object on the stage, okay? This is one key difference between all the other things that you're going to do. You're not going to be selecting this on the stage. You're going to actually select your timeline, okay? When you select your timeline in the properties palette, you will now see this rotate option here, and you can control the rotation. So I just said 7 times. That means between this time here and this time here, this object here, which this layer is on, is going to rotate 7 times. And it's going to keep going. Okay. I'm just going to play it. Return. And it's consistent. It's always going at the same speed. Now you do have the option to control the ease here. So I'm just going to select it here. You'll notice there's this ease, and depending on how you put the ease in, if you ease it out, it'll start at one rate and then it'll change to kind of slow down. It eases out. Okay, so if you increase the easing out, it starts fast and then it kind of slows down. Okay, we're looking at this one here. All right, I'm going to turn off the other layer just so that you can focus on the one we're working on here. You're going to ease out, it goes slower. Okay. And that's because I selected it and I did an ease out here. If I remove the ease here and do that, it'll all be going at the same pace. Okay. All right. You also have the ability to, you go here, to ease the opposite way, to ease in. And what you'll notice is that it'll actually start slower and then it'll start picking up. Okay. Now it almost looks like it changes direction. That's just because all of my little margins here are off of these lines here, the little spokes. If they were equal, they wouldn't look weird like that, but okay. All right, so this covers how to manually change the rotation as we did in this example here, all right, with keyframes. And this one covers how to change the rotation, okay? The key difference being that one you manually specify by grabbing the object, and the other one you actually change the rotation to get that object. You're going to need to do it in the properties palette on the actual timeline for that particular object, okay? All right, this concludes your lesson on rotation. If you have any questions, make sure to hit me up either on Skype or via email or phone.